There is a story of Gopala Bhan. He was employed by a king named Krishnachandra, who lived about 300 years in Bengal, and Gopala was a joker.
Ha ha ha.
He was also very intelligent and very bold.
Fantastic idea. You are brilliant.
There was a Digvijaya pandit who came to Bengal. At that time, the main emperor of Bengal was a Muslim, but in some provinces there were also Hindu kings. Maharaja Krishnachandra was one such Hindu king. He was king in the area of Navadvipa. Digvijay Pandit had been going all over India defeating all the pandits and getting it written down, I have defeated this one, I have defeated that one. So he came to the Muslim emperor and he made a very strong challenge.
I am the great Digvijay Pandit. I have come now to Bengal and I am making a challenge. You bring your best Pandit. I will defeat him.
What he expected was that whoever he defeated had to become his disciple. The Muslim emperor turned to his advisor and said,
What should we do? Well, you know all our best pundits are down in Navadvipa.
Navadvipa was the center of learning. So, a message was sent to Maharaja Krishnachandra that a big pandit has come to the Muslim emperor and given a challenge.
Send your best pundits, and if I defeat them, they must become my disciples.
So it was very heavy for Maharaja Krishnachandra because he knew the Muslim emperor is expecting pandits. So then, together with his advisor, he decided to bring in the big pandits. They explained the pandits what was going on. But all the pandits in Navadvipa said,
No, we are not getting involved in this. If we go there and he defeats us, then it means we have to become his disciples, and then our prestige will be diminished. So we will just stay out of this.
The king was very much worried because he was a Kshatriya. He cannot force Brahmins to do his will. He can only ask and they say no, then he is in a helpless situation, so he was very worried. Then Gopal Bhan came in and saw the king sitting there very morose.
Hey king! What's wrong?
Oh Gopal, look, don't bother me now.
Oh, come on, what's the matter?
Look Gopal, we don't want to laugh now, we don't want to hear jokes. Please come back another day.
No, why don't you just tell me?
All right.
And then he explained everything.
All right, then I will go.
You?
Yes, I will go, I will defeat this pandit. No problem.
So then Gopal went home and he dressed himself like a big Brahman. Cut his hair with a big shikha, used tilak and a harinam chadar, looking very bona fide. And Brahmins carry their sashtra in a roll, a scroll wrapped in silk cloth, under their arm. Sohe was looking for something to wrap up. He had in his house one old broken bed. So he took a leg from that old broken bed and he wrapped in the cloth. He went back to the king and showed himself. Everyone was astonished.
Wow, he looks like a real heavy Brahmin. He is really getting into the role.
What is this sashtra?
This is my Katbang Puran.
But we never heard of this sastra.
When I will come back, I will tell you.
Gopal said, and then he left. Actually, khat means bed. Ang means part of, or in this case the leg, and Puran means old. So it was an old leg of a bed, or Khatbang Puran. So this was his sastra. Then he went to the emperor's palace.
Oh, what great pundit is this?
My name is Gopal Bandas Pandit Maharaj. I have been sent by the King Maharaj Krishnachandra to defeat this so-called Digvijaya. I am master of the 4 Vedas, and especially my field of expertise is the Jayatir Veda, which includes astrology.
He was speaking very confidently and looking very fearless. Everyone was very impressed. And even Digvijay Pandit was thinking. So Digvijay Pandit saw this scripture that Gopal was carrying.
What is this scripture, may I ask?
It is my Khatbang Puran, of which I am a master.
Wait a minute, I have heard of Vishnupuran, Skanpuran. May I see this?
Oh,
He was looking into the sky and gazing.
oh. I have just noticed the angle of the sun, and I am remembering now the date today. We have just now entered a most auspicious moment, according to the Jayatir Veda. Anybody who takes a hair from the head of this Pandit will immediately be granted with long life and wealth in this lifetime and liberation in the next. All auspicious result will come in this life and the next, simply by taking a hair from such a great Digvijay Pandit as him.
So then immediately everyone in the court ran and was taking hairs from the Pandit. The Pandit was being driven crazy and they were taking from his head, beard, and everywhere. He went running and they were all chasing him. He was gone. Gopal Bhan returned to Navadvipa.
Don't worry, King, he is gone. That Pandit has run off. He is completely defeated, completely finished.
Oh. How did you do this? Please tell us the secret of Khatbang Puran.
And when he opened it, he showed a leg of a bed and everyone was astonished. Then he explained the story and they could all understand that he had just played a big joke, that's all. Then they asked him,
How is that you could go so confidently, so boldly into the courtyard of the Muslim emperor, simply dressed up like a Brahmin and carrying an old bed leg under your arm? How were you so sure that you could defeat him just by a trick?
As soon as I heard that this Pandit was going to the Muslim king and declaring that he is a great learned scholar and that he would defeat any other scholar, then I knew he must have been a fool. He must have actually been a kind of rascal, because what do Muslims know about Vedic learning?
Why did he go to the Muslim? Why didn't he come down here or go to another Hindu king?
He was going to the Muslim king, so I knew that he was a rascal, trying to make a big show. So I did not think I had anything to fear when I went there.